Hi, I'm Kathleen Ernst, author of the Chloe Ellefson Mystery Series. One of my most favorite things about writing these books is having the opportunity to share some very special historic places with my readers. Today, I'd like to show you around the Hanka Homestead. It's the setting for the 11th Chloe mystery, The Weaver's Revenge. Chloe Ellefson, the protagonist of my series, is a curator who is always eager to explore new historic sites. She's a dedicated professional who looks beyond facts to gain insight into the lives of people long gone. Mina and Herman Hanka were both born in Finland. In America, they and their growing family eventually made their way to Michigan's Keweenaw Peninsula. Their eldest daughter, Mary, labored on the farm and sometimes cooked at a lumber camp. The property is within a Finnish community called Askel, on a flat-topped hill between Otter Lake and the Sturgeon River floodplain. Records show that in 1896, the Hanka Homestead application was filed for two 40-acre parcels of land on Askel Hill. Logging crews had come and gone, leaving acres of stumps behind. Clearing fields and establishing a homestead was brutal work, but the family persevered and was granted the 80 acres in 1902. However, after the last family resident died in 1966, the homestead was abandoned. The buildings were on the brink of collapse when a dedicated group of people banded together to restore the homestead as an outdoor museum. Happily, they succeeded. If you visit today, you'll be warmly welcomed. The property is still remote. The absence of modern intrusions makes it easy to imagine the Hanka family looking for acres to claim as their own. As you wander into the peaceful clearing, you'll find a rare example of a complete farmstead restored on its original location. All of the buildings have stories to tell. The house, which dates to 1896, was built with hand tools and with help from good neighbors. You can almost hear the ring of axes. The Finns were master woodworkers, and the buildings reflect their skill. The outbuildings are quiet and still now. Nonetheless, you can almost hear the Hanka boys joking together as they mucked out the barn. In the milk house, you can picture the women lowering cans of milk into the cold stream below. Nearby is the root house, where Mina stored turnips and rutabagas to prepare for a long, bitter winter. She and her daughters dried Herman's yellow transparent apples on the house roof. Were they satisfied with their accomplishments, or did they worry that the food might not last until spring? The blacksmith shop makes it clear that men took care of their own implements. Farmers in the North Woods had to repair or innovate when problems arose or tools broke or wore out. An essential building on any Finnish homestead was the smoke sauna. In The Weaver's Revenge, Chloe Ellefson perceives the calm respite and sense of rejuvenation lingering in the small room. Perhaps you can perceive it too. The Hanka Homestead is an open-air museum and an open-door museum. Let's go inside. Artifacts in the restored home tell their own stories. They reflect the family's Finnish roots. They suggest support for Finnish cooperatives, trust in traditional healers, and faith in God. They speak of people who are both thrifty and artistic. The people who once walked these floors worked hard and provided almost everything needed for themselves. They also made time for music, games, and reading. Can you imagine family members gathering by the stove on winter evenings? The homestead was restored as a tribute to the family and to all of the Finnish immigrants who settled in this region, wrestled farms from the cutover, and settled into the cycle of agricultural life that they had dreamed of. The Hanka Homestead is a hidden gem. I hope you can come and visit. And I hope you enjoy exploring this special place within the pages of The Weaver's Revenge. When offered a rare opportunity to help develop this fledgling historic site dedicated to Finnish American history and heritage, curator Chloe Ellefson journeys to the remote north woods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. In addition to the consultant job, she's on a personal quest to learn about the enduring tradition of rag rug weaving. Encountering a dead body upon arrival, however, immediately puts that goal in jeopardy. Although suspicion soon falls on her new colleagues, Chloe is determined to persevere, even if it means ignoring the advice of her new husband, police officer Relke McKenna. Happy reading.